This is 5-Minute Find, where we show you something you might have missed on Ancestry.com in 5 minutes or less. Hi, my name is Ann Mitchell, and today I want to talk to you about using exact in search. So you're looking for Thomas Smith. He was born in 1877 in Illinois, and he lived in Chicago, Illinois, and he had a spouse whose name was Alice. So you're going to do a search. And you find you have 8.3 million results. You can't go through 8.3 million results. You really just want to find your Thomas. So how do you start? Well, when you've got way too many results, I always recommend you start small and work your way out. And the best way to do that is to start with exact searches. Let me show you how. Let's start by editing our search. I'm going to click on Edit Search, and it brings up a search form. You'll notice up here it says Match All Terms Exactly. So I'm going to click that. Now you have to be careful with this, because what that means, in any record I look for, it has to have Thomas Smith. He has to be born in 1877, been born in Illinois, and lived in Chicago. And he also has to have a spouse named Alice. Now there are a lot of records that don't have relationships, so this may be the first thing you want to remove. But let's try this one. Nobody. All right, maybe that was too specific. Let's edit our search again. This time, I want to think about this a little bit. I know names are often mangled, that's not unusual. So maybe I'm going to not make those exact. Let's just use default settings. Same thing with Smith. And I'm going to remove the exact on the spouse, just in case. Let's do a search. All right, that's a little bit better. I've now got 12 people that I can look at. Now we can go through the list. Another thing that is often wrong in censuses, or at least varies widely, is birth year. So it might be a good idea not to use exact on the birth year, but you just don't want any random birth year, so I would suggest that you set a range. Maybe 5 years before and 5 years after. So let's try that. We're still using exact, so that means I'm only going to match birth years between 1872 and 1883. All right, now I have 131 results. Maybe I'm going to find what I'm looking for here. Let's say that I really want to find Thomas and Alice in 1920. Now you can't specify a specific data collection in the search form, but you can do it over here in the Narrow by Category. First, click on Census and Voter List. Then, click on 1920. This gives us 15 records. We can go through those. If I mouse over the 1920 United States Federal Census here, I get a list of who was in that particular record. And based on that information, maybe this is who I'm looking for. Quick and easy way to find somebody in a specific data collection. If you're seeing too many results, I recommend that you start with exact only. If you don't see who you're looking for after you choose exact only, then you can try and loosen up the requirements a little bit. First, remove exact from the names. This will take care of variations that you might see in different records. If that doesn't work, expand the birth year. Birth years were often written down wrong, so by giving a range instead of just 1 year, you'll return a few more records. Then, focus on one data collection at a time to make it easy on yourself. Drill down to a specific data collection, and you should be able to find who it is you're looking for. Thanks for listening. Happy searching.